update. And I want to believe that in the same distance, then maybe we can see something better coming from him.
Something better coming from Team Kenya heading to the Worlds, and of course, we wish them the very best. And now, 12-time Kenyan Premier League champions, AFC Leopards, are gearing up for yet another celebration. The second edition of the Ingwe Player Awards Gala, the event organized by the club's under-45 unit branch, will be held in Bungoma Town, Bungoma County next weekend, shining the spotlight on football, culture and community spirit. Sporty Mondays' Ziti Jimoi has been on the trail and brings us this report.
What was conceived as a bold idea has become a tradition. The AFC Leopards Ingwe Player Awards Gala, launched in August 2024 at the Ma Hotel in Nairobi to recognize the standout performance from the 2023-2024 FKF Premier League season, is now gaining currency. With the second edition is set to go down in Bungoma County at the historical Masindo Mliro Stadium from 25th to 26th of July. Here the roar of the Leopard is set to reverberate loud as fans, players and legends gather again to celebrate excellence within the Ingwe fraternity.
Gala awards are always important to a club. It's actually the epitome of a league. So the boys are upbeat, and to me, I'm supporting it 100% because that's the only time you appreciate your players, your fans, and maybe anybody who has been close to the team. So to me, I'm supporting it 100%. It's a good venture from OU45. And I believe that other branches maybe will join queue and also come in and do something for the club.
U45 branch chairman, Olympia Msonye, who are the conveners of this year's celebration, say this year's edition is bigger with up to 10 awards categories, up from 5 from last year's event. The aim, to recognize top talents and unsung heroes. The categories will be Most Valuable Player, Best Midfielder, Best Defender, Fans Players of the Year, Players of the Year, Best Goal of the Season, Best Attacker of the Season, Best Male Fan of the Year, Best Female Fan of the Year, Branch of the Year Award. Leopard Secretary General Isaac Mlindi also backs the gala, says it presents an opportunity for resource mobilization and fan engagement.
The office and NEC, I should be able to say as the spokesman of AFC Leopards, we appeal to all the well-wishers and our political wing to come and support this. The leaders and everybody that is out there in Western Province, please come and let us join hands to make sure that this event is one of the best and most successful events we can be able to see around Western Province.
The two-day celebration will also feature friendly matches, including one pitting Msingu High School against Bukembe Boys, followed by a clash between FC Leopards and NSL Super League side Nzoia Sugar.
But the main event, stadium event, best events will be on 25th, and what we are going to have, a CSR program. Of course, we are working closely with the Bungoma branch and other branches. We're going to have environmental mitigation and conservation program, where we are going to have a tree planting exercise within Bungoma and its environs, so that we can also show people that AFC Leopards, we are not only about going to the field and playing. We are also very sensitive about environmental conservation, and we can give back to the society, to the community.
And fans' favorite, CitizenTV Roga Roga show, will take the center stage from 2 p.m. before the event culminates with an evening dinner at Wanangili Sports Lounge from 6 p.m.
Acha njia ya kwenda Tarbo, waingie njia ya kwenda Chimoi, waingie Webuye, waingie Kandui, karibu na Bungoma. Hapo ndio tunaroga mbaya.
Club patron, Westlands Member of Parliament, Tim Wanyonyi, has hailed the initiative, terming it a noble gesture, bringing the Mlembe nation together as they celebrate sports and culture.
The team to rise and go back to the old status that we had before in the 80s, 90s. That's what we want to look at. Mlembe nation, people who talk about Luyas not being united, that it is about our unifying factor, and AFC Leopards is a big name in Africa, not just in Kenya. It's a big name in Africa.
Nataka timu ipate kikombe ya FKF na pia waende katika Afrika waakilishe nchi yetu ya Kenya.
The last gala saw winners receive both trophies and cash prizes. Attacking midfielder Victor Omune bagging the Player of the Season award to walk home with Kenya shillings 100,000 as well as Players award, while Kesi Odhiambo was voted Fans Player of the Season, pocketing Kenya shillings 85,000, while the executive branch won the Branch of the Year award, taking home 50,000 shillings. With all systems go, the event is more than just a gala. It's a cultural event, one that celebrates community heritage, loyalty, while keeping the Ingwe spirit alive. For Sporty Monday, I am Zita Jimoy.
That's a beautiful story there. Probably that Isukuti tune should have reverberated more and more. But Otenga, I know you wish you were in Bungoma for this, but this more
I'm hoping I'll go to witness it live.
A cultural event, and of course to fit outstanding players. This is the second time they're having this, and maybe to give context, some time back at the end of the season, most of these clubs would award the outstanding players, and of course there's the major one organized by back then the Kenyan Premier League Limited, and would see all the best players fitted, most valuable player, goalkeeper of the year, and so on and so forth. And if you've listened to most speakers there, they're saying this was about Ingwe as the playing unit, but also bonding, cohesion, and keeping that Ingwe spirit alive. But now this spirit of Ingwe they're talking about, we need to see more of it on the turf, on the ground. We want to see the leopard roar.
And that is such a good idea from the U45 branch chairperson, Olympia Musonye. And when we see such galas coming out, and this year they took it to Bungoma mainly to reconnect with the Western fans, because many other times that the Western fans have been feeling not to be really part of the team. And when this gala has been moved up to Bungoma, it is a good chance to connect with the Western fans from Vihiga, Kakamega, Busia, Bungoma, and even Trans Nzoia. And as the speaker said, not just connecting or bringing players together, but bringing players and fans together. Remember, there is also a category where they'll be awarding the best branch. So it really shows the idea of bringing players and the fans together, interaction between the players and the fans, because it is a gala that is going to bring even the stakeholders of the team together to listen to the fans, to listen to the players, to celebrate with them, and to get those particular awards.
Zita, I'll come to you last, but you see, maybe address this question. Ingwe have been there for the last close to 30 years. Probably Otenga wasn't born the last time they won the league title. And term after term, they've given us glossy promises. But nothing. This leopard is not really biting. They can't roar like the leopard we expect of them. From where you sit, just maybe in 10 seconds, what do you want to see Ambani see so that we can have a leopard that is able to bite?
You enjoy asking that question. I don't know why. but this is a very good opportunity. Number one, you know, elections have a way of dividing people.
Yes.
Because every person has their own supporters. So AFC Leopards family is coming out of elections just the other day, and I want to believe this gala now with its new face, happening in Western Kenya, and all the other branches now co-opted in, U45. Being the anchor branch, but now inviting the rest of the branches,
sure,
it gives a very good platform for people to come and say that the elections are over. Let's push together towards Igwe's success. And I really want to say that U45 branches showing clubs how the big value of branches in our football. I think all clubs can borrow a leaf from them and see that you don't just have to be called a branch without many activities. You can do more. But basically, the question you asked about turning Ingwe to what it was before. The idea is simple. Football is money. That's why today Yanga and Simba won't entertain an idea of even playing, you know, our top clubs here in Kenya, because they have enough money because of investment, and they can attract big players in Africa, and therefore they can compete at the highest level. So if Ingo was to return to where it was before, the idea is to get enough sponsorship, you know, that will come, of course, with a lot of transparency, accountability, marketing, so that you sign good players, get a good coach, of course, and make sure that you can compete well locally and internationally.
Absolutely. We are running out of time, but Olympia Musonye, that's the brain behind this gala, that's the chair of Leopards 45 branch, is joining us via phone. Olympia, good morning. If you can hear me, you've followed the conversation, but first things first, what formed the idea behind this award gala, and why the choice of Bungoma, Mr. Musonye?
Good morning, and thank you very much for hosting me and contacting me. The first important aspect that made us to think of doing the gala event, it was a branch idea, because we wanted to give football, especially AFC Leopards football fans, a different view out of the match experience, because most of the time it was like when people go watch football, and then when they watch football, they leave the pitch, they go home, then their business ends there. So we decided that as a branch, we have to come up and we have to revolutionize football, local football in this country. So we made several like-minded people, mostly professionals and business people, and the young, mostly of a young age. So we decided that we'll have to come together and make football more than what it is. So first, one of our objectives was that we have to create an avenue where fans are going to interact, connect, and have that feeling of being an AFC Leopard fan. So that one, we came up with the gala, which also in other aspects was meant to motivate players and just give them that anger to forge forward for the next season. So that's why most of the time people always ask, why are you awarding and they were not number one. But we always say most of the time, even if where you're working, if by the end year, you get most organizations, they'll do an end year party, and that's the time when they'll have a radical surgery about how the organization performed and what other measures are supposed to be taken for improvement. So our gala is to motivate.
Yes. And Mr. Musonye, probably we are out of time. Final question to you.
Yes.
I'll pose the same question I posed to Isia. From where you sit now, you occupy position of leadership, position of influence within the club rank and file. What do you think needs to be done to make the Leopard roar again? Term after term, it has been promises which have never been realized. Close to 30 years since Ingwe last won a league title. What, in your view, needs to be done this term?
I think one thing is we must have all fans supporting the team. And when we talk about fans supporting the team, we have to come more up with the issue of massive recruitment so that we have enough financial muscles to run the club, in order also to attract other sponsors. Because when you have the biggest fan base, you'll attract sponsors. And then we have transparency in leadership. We need transparent leaders who will be close to the fans and communicate clearly to the fans. And the fans are going to follow the team. I think that's the basic thing. We don't need something very big. And when fans are there, the leadership is working and is connected to the fans, close to the fans. The players are going to be, which is the production unit of any team, are going to be motivated, are going to deliver results. And we are going to go continental, because as a branch, we see Ingwe as a continental club, not a national club. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us, and we wish you well even as you make the final touches ahead of the gala. That's Olympia Musonye.
And you're welcome. You're
Absolutely.
welcome to that gala too.
Zitiji Moi will join you there, basically.
Thank you.
Say you. And of course, now let's shift gear. Guys, we're out of time, but Isia, real quick, we go to Muranga, and you saw what we